Beach, Florida is home to Hanksters Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom. America's #1 choice for premier collector cars for over 30 years. Today we have a Hankster certified unit to present to you. We've been fortunate enough here in Daytona Beach to not only get a very diversified inventory, but also a lot of unique vehicles. And this vehicle is one of those. 1957 Chevrolet Cameo pickup truck. So let's check it out. Small block Chevy. Power disc brakes. Oh, I'm sorry. Power drum brakes. My bad. Power drum brakes. This contraption here, that's your AC compressor. There is functioning AC in the truck. And buried down here all the way down below the alternator, that is your power steering reservoir. So power steering, power brakes, AC, chrome exhaust manifolds. Good stuff. So this particular truck actually belonged to a real museum slash hot rod shop here in Daytona Beach. Prior to Hanksters being here, there was a place called Goodfellas Classic Cars. The gentleman, Mickey, who owned that, has passed. This was his truck. And the truck is notorious here in Daytona Beach, spent a lot of time here. And of course, Goodfellas was, you know, the small version of Hanksters Hot Rods before Hanksters was ever around. A very cool little unique museum and a place where they had a couple cool collector cars and a lot of nostalgia and memorabilia. And in fact, the building is still there and the merchandise is still in it, but the cars are not. So the off-white color of the truck, the paint presents itself pretty well. Big front fender up here on the top, passenger side, hood, large, chrome. You know, it does have slight patina if you look really closely. Keep in mind this is a 1957 vehicle, okay? It hasn't been restored in quite some time. I don't have any of the restoration history, but I do know the truck. I've known the truck for the last 7 or 8 years. I can tell you in that time frame it has not been restored. Now the passenger side and driver's side fenders, as well as the passenger side and driver's side of the hood, all the paint presentation up top is very good for a driver quality 1957 truck. This truck is very solid. The front grille, you know, think about this. 1957, right? Look at the front of that pickup truck. Could you imagine going to a car dealership in 1957 and this pickup truck be sitting in the showroom or on the lot? I mean, there's so much character to this truck. You know, big, huge fenders, big, huge hood, you know, metal, chrome, big, huge front bumper. Just a really cool looking truck up front. And it's no different down the side, starting with, you know, your front fender. Again, huge front fender, Chevrolet 3124 here on the front fender. Chrome looks to be in pretty good shape. There are some areas on the truck, you know, they're brush touched with a little, you know, stone chip right there. Again, it's a driver quality truck. It's not perfect. The gentleman who owned this truck drove it around Daytona Beach. That's why there's AC in it. Tires, those large white side, white wall tires, center caps, beauty rings, all in real nice condition. You got a front windshield visor here. That's in nice shape. Front windshield's real nice. Wipers do work. We'll show you that on a test drive portion. Does have dual mirrors, chrome. There is a slight patina to the chrome. Again, this is a truck that was getting used. Goodfellas Classic Cars. Classic street rods, muscle cars, and museum. Again, this was a classic car museum dealership at one time. And that's who this truck belonged to. Gas tank right here. The doors in nice shape. Yeah, we did not remove the decals because, you know, it's a part of Daytona Beach history. And if you're into history, especially here locally in Volusia County, you can appreciate that particular establishment. How about the inside of the truck? Door panel, real nice shape. Most of it's metal. It does have a couple little pink bubbles right there. But the door panel itself, armrest pull here, all in nice shape. The inside bench seat, column shift, you know, real cool V gauge there, speedo, fuel, temp, all in one. The bench seat's in nice shape. The red carpeting's in nice shape. VIN number here, we'll have a photo of that on our website. So closing the driver door. Again, real solid truck. Bedside, real nice and straight. No paint bubbles, blisters, bubbles down low around the wheel opening molding. Or around the wheel opening, I should say. Between the molding and your wheel opening. Nice condition. Wood in the bed. Looks like it has been refinished at some point in its life. Full-size spare. Rear window. There are some faint scratches and chips in it. The black gasket that encompasses the rear windshield's in pretty nice shape. That, again, a very cool piece, you know, back in '57. The rear windshield wraps around, the front windshield wraps around. So a lot of light to be let into the truck because of the way that the front and rear windows are designed. So another cool thing, the tailgate closure here, okay? You got two handles right here on either side. Pop those babies open, and then they're on cables. Look at that, folds down. No rust. It's a driver quality truck, so there are some chips here. This is not a concourse quality show truck. There are some scratches over here where the bed has been used. But the wood is not rotted. The side panels of the truck are not rotted. They're nice and solid. Let me close the tailgate here and show you the that baby doesn't come flying open on our test drive. The back of the tailgate, no paint blisters, bubbles, cracks. Your chrome accents here on the corners of the truck are in fairly decent condition. They have very minimal patina on them. You know, is the chrome a 10? Absolutely not, but it's probably a 7. You know, there's no chrome peel or rusting. There's very slight rust pits on the chrome itself in the rear there. The body lines on the truck are fantastic. The bedside, driver door, passenger door, fenders, they're all nice and straight. They're not packed full of mud. There's no waves down the side. Real nice presentation on the truck. I don't know when the truck was painted. Don't know when the motor was dropped in, you know, anything like that. But, you know, I can tell you that it's a very nice truck and very solid truck, you know, throughout. The white paint. I particularly think this color combination is very cool. It's appropriate for the truck. You know, the Cameo bedside, the red accents inside the bed, the red wheels with the beauty rings and the center caps and the white walls. Just really an awesome looking truck. Look at how nicely that door closes to your bedside. Door gap's nice. Door closes nice and tight. Look at your step there, both on the driver and passenger side, nice and solid, no rust or rot. You see the AC units, AC vents there, down low below the dash. Carpeting in nice shape, bench seat in nice shape, dash is in nice condition, dash is all painted up. Tilt wheel in this baby. Closing the passenger door. Pan the bottom of the door and the bottom of the fender. No paint issues there. There's probably about maybe, I don't know, 10, 12 brush touches on the truck like the ones that I showed you on the driver side there. I don't know if I can, I think there's, right here, see? Stuff like that. I don't know where every last one is. I don't, you know, they're all about the same in terms of the size and the look, but you know, the important thing is down low on those fenders and doors and cab corners and stuff, they're all nice and solid. They aren't packed with mud. There's no filler pop. There's no Bondo blistering. Really a cool pickup truck. 1957 Cameo, a piece that we bought right here in Daytona Beach, Florida, and has been in this city for quite a while. We invite you to our showroom to check out whichever piece of inventory you're interested in person. We have an awesome 25,000 square foot facility where we house 60 to 70 vehicles, most of which we own. Like this one, we own. They're not perfect. They're driver quality cars. That's what we pride ourselves in. Our bread and butter is driver quality cars, meaning they're cars that are meant to be enjoyed. They have slight cosmetic defects. You know, they are not perfect, but our selling points in like the $30,000 to $60,000 range driver quality. We don't sell six-figure concourse quality cars. That's just not our wheelhouse here in Daytona Beach. So, when the vehicle shows up to you, it's not going to be what you would expect off of your new car store up there. You know, be it the Chevy store, the Dodge store, the Ford store. The paint's not perfect, the interior's not perfect. You know, it's going to have leaks from time to time. You know, a little bit of oil, a little bit of training fluid on the ground. They're old cars. It is what it is. Visit us here in Daytona Beach. We'd be more than happy to pull this pickup truck outside for you. You can check out the paint real good out in the natural sunshine. We'll put it on the rack for you. You can check out the entire undercarriage of the vehicle, which we're about to do here in a few moments. We'll let you drive the vehicle. You can feel how the vehicle accelerates, stops, starts, steers. I don't really do sales much anymore, but when I was in sales and I did test drives with people, they're like, whoa, this thing, steering's real loose, or you know, the brakes are real soft. They're not. It's just the technology that it was in 57 or 69 or 72, you know, whatever vehicle you're driving. It's old technology. It's kind of like, you know, remember the old StarTech flip phones? If you had a StarTech today, you'd be like, what is this thing? You know, where's my iPhone? Same thing with these cars, you know. The technology's come a long way. So, but the nostalgia, the history, the stories, the attention they draw is really quite amazing. It's fun to do, fun to own, fun to talk about, and that's why I'm in this business. So again, we are an internet-based business, but at the end of the day, you know, we sell old cars. So if you're a more specific or particular buyer, please, I encourage you to visit our showroom. We have a friendly and knowledgeable sales staff that would be more than happy to explain some of the expectations you can have when it comes to owning a classic car or truck. Let's put our 57 Cameo up in the air. We'll check out the undercarriage, and after that, it's a beautiful day in Daytona Beach. We'll go for a drive. Okay, underneath our 1957 Chevrolet Cameo pickup truck, there's going to be drum brakes on all four corners of this vehicle. The oil pan is pretty exposed, so you can get a good shot of the passenger side and driver's side. It looks to be fairly dry at this time. I don't see anything that's leaking. Front seal looks good as well. This truck has dual exhaust manifolds, dual pipes, mufflers that you'll see just shortly here. The front there, somebody has modified to accommodate a different steering box in the vehicle. The frame rails look good, both driver and passenger side. The tranny pan you can see is nice and dry at this time also. Your welds on your exhaust system look to be pretty good. Nice beads. Flowmaster mufflers, both look to be in good shape. No rust holes, rot holes. Continuing back, the cab of the truck here looks to be in good shape. I mean, keep in mind this is a 1957 vehicle. We are dealing with an old piece of machinery here, so, but everything looks nice and solid, no holes. The cross member supporting the tranny up looks to be in nice condition as well. How about the underside of the bed, that wood we saw earlier in the walk-around presentation? It looks to be in pretty good shape. So one thing to keep in mind, these tires are 10 years old, so they are not, you know, they will be fine for, they're right at our window there, but you know, it's a specialty tire. There's plenty of tread. They're not dry rotted or cracked, but they are 10 years old. So if your plans for this thing are to take it down the highway at 70 miles per hour, you might want to put a new set of tires on it. However, just for normal driving to car shows, 30, 40 miles an hour around town, they're perfectly fine. No dry rot in the sidewalls, no dry rot in the treads, and then plenty of tread depth for you. All of your framework here in the rear of the truck Your bed cross members, your frame rails, everything in real nice shape. No issues there. No rotting of the wood or anything like that going on. Pretty cool truck. Definitely will turn some heads when we drop it down here and go out on a test drive. Before we do that, let's talk about our payment options. If you're a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank and then bank wire transfer. If you're financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do 5 to 15-year loans on these vehicles. 10% down to the purchase price, so if you're talking about a $50,000 vehicle, you're talking about $5 grand out of pocket. You can do more if you'd like to, but they are going to require a minimum of 10% no matter how great your credit score is. And if your credit score is a little lower or you have a little higher debt to income ratio, they might require 15, maybe even 20% down, but that's between you and the lender. We have no say in that whatsoever. No prepayment penalty on the loan, so if you take it out for an 8-year loan and you get it paid off in a year, they aren't going to penalize you for doing that, so that's kind of cool. Also, it's a simple interest loan. Any additional premium or any additional monthly payment goes directly towards premium and not towards interest. Once the vehicle is funded, we put this vehicle through a pre-delivery inspection. The process is recorded and you get a copy of it on the thumb drive when the truck arrives. We check tire pressure, turn signals, brake lights, tail lights, wipers, things like that. Make sure everything's working. This is a 1957. It is an old vehicle, okay? It is not brand new by any stretch of the imagination. So know what you're signing up for when you're buying a truck this old. It's not like your 2023 Silverado that you jump into, trust me. Once it's through inspection and the guys green light it, then we put it through detail and the carrier is dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipping. We can typically have a truck here within a 48-hour window. However, allow us 4, 5, 6 business days if you're in a more difficult or rural destination, or maybe you're on the West Coast. But I promise you, we will get you your vehicle just as quickly as we possibly can. Let's set our 57 Cameo down on the ground. We'll take it on the test drive and show you how the truck runs out. Okay, let's set our 57 Cameo truck. Horn. Driver's side turn. Passenger side turn. Temp, battery voltage, oil and gas all work. Wipers. In the park. There we go. Tilt. AC. It does blow cold. Actually ice cold. So that is cool. Of course the radio doesn't work. It's from 1957. Have to sing. You could have your wife sing to you or have her drive and you sing to her. Inside window condition, pretty nice here. Clarity's good out the front windshield. Carpeting in pretty nice shape. Seat. Just let's take it on a little drive. It idles real nice and it drives real awesome. Brakes are a little touchy. You know, you just got to get a feel for them, but it stops good. Let's drive it. Pretty unbelievable. Look, temp gauge is working. Speedo's working. I mean, it drives. Nice tight steering. This is funny. This is a cool little truck. I mean, it tracks down the road nice and straight, rides nice and smooth. There's no tire vibration, tranny vibration, engine vibration. Looking over the hood of this thing's pretty cool. Yeah, we just had a rock hit us from underneath. Probably in the tire. Cool. So what I was talking about with the brakes, you know, when you hit them, it starts stopping as soon as you step on the brakes. So it's just a real sensitive pedal, that's all. But man, the truck stops fantastic. No issues there. Look, stopping, no hands on the wheel. Uh-oh. Green light. Okay. Stop horseplaying here and get it up to 50, 60 miles an hour. Tranny shifts perfectly. I mean, no issues whatsoever. So we're in third right now. 50 miles an hour. Of course, the minivan up here is going to be in our way, but engine pulls nice and strong, tranny shifts nice and smooth, no issues whatsoever. Our temps right where it should be. You know, not even halfway up yet, so you know, 150, 60, something like that. Cool truck. I mean, 1957. Definitely a head turner when you drive down the road for sure. And it's a great color combo as well. Character. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website, so you can find all the photos of this truck along with this video presentation you're watching right this very moment. At full retail price, our 57 Cameo includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty is good any ASE certified facility in the United States. Covers the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. It doesn't cover an oil pan gasket leak, a tranny pan gasket leak, if the AC stops blowing cold, if the wipers stop working. None of that is covered. It is an as-is car with the exception of the powertrain. Is the price of this vehicle negotiable? Most certainly it is. If we negotiate the price of the truck, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. Also, the shipping comes off. Time is money, and at full retail price, we handle all your shipping logistics. At a negotiated cost, you will handle that legwork on your own. Maybe you are a collector or an enthusiast and you have your own method of transportation, be it an open or enclosed carrier, and you want to trailer this car, truck, home, you can do that. And if you're local to us here in Daytona Beach, you got a cool truck to cruise A1A in with ice cold air conditioning. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in the Sunshine State, Daytona Beach. And again, our website is hanksters.com. Check us out.